Hello, this is a guide to how to use Mahara for your ePortfolio submission of your assessment. To start off, what you need to do is you need to log in to your Moodle account as usual. And once you're on the home page, make sure you are on the home page and not in any particular module. You will be able to identify the Mahara symbol up on the top right hand side. You'll see a green symbol there and it says UWS Mahara. So what is required is that you click on that, and you need to use this tool to create your portfolio work so that you can ultimately submit it alongside your reflective commentary via the usual Turnitin link in Moodle on the appropriate page for your module, in this case for Newsroom Practice. Okay, so what we're going to do first of all is we're going to focus on how to create an ePortfolio. So having clicked through that initial link from Mahara, you will see this page here, and you're able to provide some information about yourself through the dashboard. And stipulate some content and groups as well. However, for this task, all you need to do is to focus on the portfolio element. So what you do is click on the portfolio tab like that. You will see here a number of pages. Yours will likely be blank apart from the dashboard page and possibly the profile page. But what you want to do is you want to be able to create a page specifically for this module for Newsroom Practice. So we do that by clicking on the Create Page button like that. Here we have your title page for your ePortfolio platform that you're going to use. It would make sense to give the page title the name of the module, or if it's an assessment element of a module, say an assessment 1 or assessment 2, to stipulate that in the title page. It's pretty straightforward here for you, because the Newsroom Practice module only has one assessment. So all you need to do is type in the name of the assessment. You may want to include your banner number there, or possibly your banner number in the description. So this is my banner ID from when I did my PhD, but you'll have your own banner number that you can include, and we'll save it as so. Okay, so here we have the space that you are able to create your ePortfolio. There isn't a set standard or template for doing this. It's very much okay to design it how you want it to look. That's absolutely fine. But what is important is that you capture all of the material that you want to be assessed and you want to be considered for this module within this space. Okay. We've got a preview area here. Obviously, at the moment it's blank. You can go back and you can edit the title and description we've created. You can look at layout. You might want to change the number of columns. You might want a left-hand navigation bar, 3 columns, or you might want more of a stack platform such as this. I'm going to stick with the default option here. You'll notice there's advanced options there too, if that's something that you're particularly interested in. If you're there's nothing there that you see as fit for purpose, you can create a custom layout. Okay, but I'm going to leave it as 1 row and 3 columns, which is the default setting. Okay, so here we can see that there's a number of tools that we can use. Just going through from the top, text box is for creating boxes for text, and I would recommend that you create a text box for different areas of your site. So I'm just going to drag one in there. It's a little bit slow to load today. Right. So I'm actually going to create one here for news. I'm going to see there's some default settings there. I'm just going to call it news, if it will let me. So I'm putting some text. Okay. You can add some tags in there, and I know from what you've done on the website, some of you do quite well with that. And it allows you to upload files that have been pre-created, as well as some images. I'm just going to save that for now, like so. Okay. I'm going to add another text box. Sorry, I clicked on the default setting. So I'm going to do the same for features. Okay. I'm not going to fill in that box, but you can, the way we've done before. Again, it will upload. Brighten my screen a little bit. I'm going to edit this here. I'm going to refresh that a moment. That's it, that's right. Sometimes if it's slow, if you just refresh the page, that'll work. I'm going to alter this one here. I'm going to call that sport. Just give it the word copy again, but you don't have to have the word copy on that. And drag that around like that. Okay. So you've got some headings here that you can include material. Okay, so if you just click on news, right, there's a couple of ways we can do this. We can upload files, so there's some PDFs here and some Word documents. Another way that I know students have done it in the past is to create separate text boxes for different pieces of copy. So I'm going to pop another text box in there. So I've got some copy here that I've prepared earlier. This is a story, that's the headline there, about electronic cigarettes, and some discussion in the Scottish Parliament about that. So I'm just going to paste that in there as if some copy I want assessed. Okay, so I'm going to save that. Right. Okay, and I've got a sports story that I'm going to add in here about Euro tickets. Just that these headlines are uppercase, as you'll notice. I'm using PA copy, but please make your headline sentence case as you would akin to journalism house style. Okay, right, so scroll down, I can click save. Again, it'll take a little while to process. Okay, we could do the same there with features. I'm not going to do that right now, but kind of gives you a sense. Okay, right, so we're going to scroll down. I'm going to add in another text box for ease here. I'm going to call this one audio. Again, put some relevant text in. It doesn't have to be this text, but something that's relevant to what you're creating. Okay, obviously computers don't like the word news days, but it's correct. Again, scroll down for that, and I'm just going to, it's not showing your screen here, I'm just going to save that on the green button below, which you will see as we've done before. That's processing that. Right, okay. Right, so I've done that there. What I'm going to do here is add in some external media. Okay, here we are. If you want to include some material from Audio Boom or from YouTube, you need this tab here. So we want to add a block in there. Okay, so this could be an example of a 60-second update. Let's been created. You'll see various symbols here. Some will look very familiar to you. The key ones you want to really concentrate for this, the purpose of this, would be YouTube. So you can embed the code from YouTube there, so that's TeachTube. YouTube there, or Audio Boom there. Some of my students use SoundCloud as well. Maybe some of you've used SoundCloud, that's fine, that can be embedded. So you embed the code here in this box. It also allows from other sites, so you recognise Vimeo there, I'm sure, and YouTube again. We're going to embed some code, so I'm just going to go onto Audio Boom here. Here's our account. These are the two playlists in the middle that are relevant to your news days. You've got the bulletins and you've got the 60-second update. So I've got an archive here. What I want to do is I'm going to go on to this one that's at the top. And what you do is you click on embed. Okay, and we're going to then click on options, so slightly different. Okay, and we can try and embed that code. So you copy and paste it, go back onto Mahara. By rights, this should work. Right. There we go, it takes us straight through to that. WS. Right, okay, so I'm going to go back. If that doesn't work, there's another way you can do it. I'll just show you. Click embed again, click on options, and click on the if all else fails button. You've got this iframe code. This is another way that you can do it. So again, you highlight all that code, you copy and paste it. So Apple C, because I'm on the Mac. And then we go back to Mahara. Oh, it's taking me straight to the page. I'll just go back a couple of clicks and it'll take me back to Mahara. And I can embed in some material here. I'll just do it. So I'll just click that again. Okay, I'm just going to put that there, and we can paste that code. It'll look slightly differently. So it might depend how you want to display it, if you want that frame there, or if you just want a link. Either way is fine. It's just in case you come any problems. Mahara and Moodle work better through Firefox. Okay, if you use Internet Explorer, you might have problems. If you're using, if you are using Safari, sometimes Moodle and Mahara can play up. So it's just for you, you're coming across any problems like that. That can be something that you might want to think about. There's also tools here for including pictures. So it might be that you've got images that you want to include that aren't included in what you, alongside the copy you produced. It's absolutely fine. We can import them here. But it will give you the ability to post images with your material, and it's always better to do that if you've got that. If you're going to include some video, so you might just call it video, and you want to add in some YouTube code here. Right, we'll just take that one for ease. Okay. Some embed code doesn't take. There you go, so you can see that YouTube is then embedded on that site. So it doesn't matter how you lay it out, you're not getting assessed on design. That's absolutely fine, it's just really about content. So you want a good blend of cross-platform and multi-platform work. It might be that you want to take some screenshots from the UWS website of your work. So if we go into Sunburn today, I'm setting up some material there. you could take a screenshot of that and upload it onto your site. That's absolutely fine. Okay. One thing you might want to do is you might want to change the colours. Those of you who are into design. So here's an example of some of the themes. Just maybe give you something else that you could play around with and make it a little bit more unique. Okay, just so you can see. Now, to display the page, just click through. This gives you an idea of what the site will look like. Okay, be quite a long scrolling page, but the point is about getting as much material on there as possible. You can go back and you can edit it if you think, do you know what, actually, I want my video over here. I want that audio up here. You can do that. It's quite flexible. Okay, so you just click that edit this page button here. Okay, so hopefully that makes some sense. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to share the page once you put all your material on it. So click share page. There is an option to export the site. I'm not going to ask you to do that right now. What you're going to do is you're basically going to create what we call a secret URL. So this is the site we're going to submit. So you identify what you want to submit and you click on this padlock. You're going to create a secret URL. So this means it's not, it's not listed in Google or anything. It'll only be accessible by the markers. Okay, so we click that and we're going to click add because we want to generate a secret URL. Okay, and copy and paste that. Take that away. And we can see, oh yes, it works. That looks great. However, just a note of caution, based on previous submissions I've had from students in the past, what I'm going to ask you to do is double check something. If you're happy with the page, you're ready to submit it. I'm going to return to Moodle now and I'm going to log out of Moodle. So it's always important that you do this. Right, I'm going to go back to my site and check that it still works. Because if, I don't know if that's showing up in the cache actually. I should just try here. I'll just take that one off. Just test that it works. Okay, that's really important. So I'm not logged in, so it works. That means your URL works. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go back to Moodle and log in. And I'm going to go to Newsroom Practice website. Okay, you should all be pretty familiar with. Right, here's the information in topic 10. An assessment. I'm just going to create a Word document, so let's pop that over there for now. What I'm doing is I'm putting my banner number at the top. In fact, it's for Newsroom Practice. Right, so I'm just going to show you how that might look. So I've got a banner ID at the top, I've got the module name, you've got your secret URL then, okay, and then you have your commentary, which will be your 1.5 to 2,000 words that you're familiar with. Okay, and some information here about the assessment that I put on for you. And then obviously you're uploading that one Word document, that one document onto your assessment. So you go into the Turnitin widget, which normally works a bit quicker than this. Right, what will happen, obviously my view is a little bit different to yours because I see everybody's, and you're all enrolled on that. I see there's 53 of you, so you're all enrolled on that, and then you would upload that document onto there. Okay, so hopefully that information is useful to you. And if you've got any queries, I am happy to take them.